I'm here with the incredible director, Jordan Vogt-Roberts. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm very excited to be here for the Detroit Creativity Project.
Why is the DCP so important to you?
I'm from Detroit, and when Mark Evan Jackson, one of the founders of it, even brought this up to me, I was just geeking out about it because Detroit's one of the most special places on the planet, and improv, it's a skill to live your life by. It just teaches you to fail boldly and to fail bravely. It's not about necessarily being funny or witty. I just think it's an incredibly powerful tool that teaches you how to grow as a person. And Detroit is constantly growing, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Great. And what makes Detroit one of the most special places in the world?
Well, I have an enormous chip on my shoulder. I don't know if you can see it, but I find that everybody from Detroit does. It's just a very unique and bizarre place. It's a very strange cross-section of all different types of people that has an incredibly complicated and beautiful history, and I think that breeds something very, very special out of people. I've met some of my greatest colleagues, compatriots, friends, family in the world from that place, and everyone that you meet from there, like, they all are sort of unified by their love of this very special city.
I can feel that just from interviewing all these Detroiters, right? Is that what you're called?
We can call us whatever we want.
And you really all really love this city, and I think it's so great. And so what's what would be a must-see in Detroit? If I were going to fly there tomorrow and you're like, you got to see this here, what is it?
Detroit is a really very weird place because it can be hard to navigate sometimes if you don't know where you're going. Honestly, I would just go to downtown and walk around or drive around, and it's the history of the city, the architecture, from these incredibly ornate classic buildings to the ruins that exist. Like, there's no dichotomy like that in the world, and there's its own beauty to it. And I would just drive from the city to the suburbs and just get a sense of how different people live their lives and the way in which the city's evolved. It's beautiful and unlike anything else.
Yeah,
I would go to a Coney Island and eat a Coney dog.
Nice. I was researching the history, and it's really fascinating. The very first paved road in the world was paved in Detroit.
I mean, if you got cars, you better pave your roads. So
Right.
Also go to Bread Basket Deli and get a corned beef sandwich.
You heard it.
That's what I would do. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much, Jordan.
Yeah.